You have symbolic representation, so that's healthy symbol. So you recognize a symbol is just a stand-in for the object. Symbolic equations is a shortcut. The symbol is the object. So you insult me, that's my mom insulting me, and that's me being a totally bad, abandoned, rejected, blah, blah, blah. So, symbolic equations. Thinking. If you have healthy thinking, it's reflective and reparative, so you can reflect on stuff and then you can adjust it, and you can take some differences. If you have more regressed thinking, your thinking is concrete, defensive, magical, you're projecting your preferences and your moral overlay onto what you see, because there isn't time to take in new information. That's the flashback. The flashback distorts time. Perception of reality. So you recognize there's inner and external reality, and you can sort out the difference. And you can sort out past and present. When you have symbolic collapse, your inner and outer collapses, and now you have omnipotent fantasies and defenses. You have hallucinated, or you have messages from your inner emotions that say, this is true, or this is going to happen. You have that. So then reality feels persecutory or fragmented. And then people who have this all the time, they complain about paranoia. And then their paranoia is contagious. That's the tricky thing with dealing with cluster B or people with paranoia. You will feel their paranoia. You'll have more creativity. You'll have a stable, integrated ego versus a fragmented ego. You will have depressive anxiety instead of persecutory annihilation anxiety. You will have mature defenses, more mature, instead of primitive defenses. And you'll have a sense of linear time, where past, present, and future are symbolized. And you can feel your losses and remember them. Versus looping time, timeless time. And this is what I like about Hanna Segal, is that she says the role of the analyst and the role of the other person, the role of the co-historian, is to contain and interpret. And then interpretations have to be done on the capacity of the other person. So it's not projection, where you're forcing an interpretation. It's just statements of fact. Observations, like your body and your anxiety is doing this. And you just make simple interpretations to try to build back up the symbolization, build back up the thinking for the person. Also, that's a way of blocking their emotional contagion. So instead of arguing against what they're saying, projection versus projection, you say, sounds like you're really scared. Sounds like you think I'm the super demon. Seems like I'm feeling anxiety and contagion and time distortion here. That can be said as an interpretation that contains and blocks you from feeling their crap.